Yo! Video games.
Sexy mode. Donkey Kong! Now this is sex. No! Ha ha! What a troll! Troll cry! Comes aboard! Yes! This is amazing! Throws his crown. Love it. DK64? I knew this was going to happen. I remember looking at that at Evo and thinking, I'll bet there's these sort of wider gaps are going to have characters filled in. Was that a Monster Hunter stage? It definitely looked like it, Star Scully, man. That definitely looked like it. Quick look for more empty spaces. I totally guessed that. Looking at that shit at Evo. So, all right, let's go over. I guess everything that just happened. So, nothing too out of the ordinary at the start. We got a really cool Simon Belmont trailer. That was really fun. Not really shocked about that. I was really shocked, though, when they showed Richter as an Echo, so that was actually very fun. Alucard's an assist trophy, which you could have kind of guessed that was going to happen. Some people will be upset because they probably really wanted to play Alucard. They had Dracula as sort of like a boss, Stage Hazard, which is cool. A bunch of other enemies show up at Stage Hazard, so that's really neat. Really liked that. They showed two Echoes with Crom and Dank Samus. Crom doesn't really excite me in any way, shape, or form, just because it's another fucking Fire Emblem and another Fire Emblem Echo. And Dank Samus is like, oh, that's cool. Definitely could use a little more Metroid representation. The sort of clarification, I think, was really nice on that there are going to be 103 stages. There's going to be 800 music tracks. Hopefully Cloud gets more than 2. That really feels like an oversight on the last game, even though they didn't actually address it in this one yet. I think the biggest fucking neatest thing is that there's going to be a meter in the game to charge up less powerful final smashes. I think that's really going to change the game, at least for us. And I think it's actually a great addition. It's also optional. It's not something that is required. It's something that you can turn on or off. I really like the idea of transitioning stages, like the ability to pick 2 stages and then you can set the time between which the stages change. I actually really like that idea a lot. As far as like the UI goes, I think it's kind of like, to me it just feels like a new version of the last game's user interface, maybe a little tighter, but I'm not too jazzed about the user. No, I'm not going to care anyways. I like how there's like a hotkey button you can press with the trigger. They teased an adventure mode of some sort. Obviously, that's obviously what that is. Let's not kid anybody here. They added the Rathalos was actually pretty cool. It definitely looked like a stage based on the very first Monster Hunter game. Like the background design of that stage where the Rathalos first appeared almost assuredly looked like a Rathalos stage from Monster Hunter 1. So that was all pretty neat. As far as all that goes, it's still exciting. They added King K Rool in there somehow. The biggest disappointment is probably Shovel Knight is in the game, but only as an assist trophy. So that's going to upset a lot of people. I think that's going to be a big bummer. But all that being said, I like some of the stuff that they showed. I like Gray Fox is back. I like the Moon as a big thing coming in and killing people. So that's all really cool. King K Rool is a nice little surprise at the end of the game. Hoping he gets kind of like his own stage, maybe on the Galleon, but it might be a little too close to the Wind Waker stage, so maybe not. I didn't see anything stage-wise for him in the trailer they gave for him. But at the same time, there's 130 stages, so 100 not counting the battlefields and final stage or final destination. So that all looks cool. I like how stamina is going to be a standard mode now. It's not going to be like some special mode where everyone has flowers on their heads or everyone is mouth is on fire. So that's really neat. It was nice that there was a little representation for poor little Shovel Knight, but yeah, it's like it's actually great that he even got it in as an assist. So I guess that's a good thing. But I know people were really amped about him being a thing. So maybe we'll get. But the thing is, maybe that leaves the door open to maybe a Shovel Knight stage, maybe Shovel Knight music remixes in the game. That would be really cool as well. I like the way King K Rool looks. He's got like a parry move. He's got a crown throwing move. He's got like a move where he like shoots the cannon from DK Country 2. So that's all excellent. And there are still areas to fill. Yes. So yeah, I don't think when they showed the stages, I don't think we saw all 103 right there. I almost definitely don't think we did. What are we up to now? We're up to, I believe, 71? No. 72. I think we're up to 72 characters now in the game. So, yeah. Crom is like, Crom's probably my bigger disappointment because it's like, I really would have rather had Lynn than fucking Crom. But everyone in the world is started with Fire Emblem Awakening. So that's going to be, I guess that's where all the special treatment goes because that was the game most people started on. So there you go. Was I impressed? I was decently impressed with that Smash Direct. I mean, we got four new fighters, 5 kind of technically. I guess 5 if we count Echoes. So we got like 5 new fighters, 72, 73 fighters right now. So we've got 5 new characters. We've got a bunch more stages. We've got new assist trophies and a bunch of Pokemon, which excites somebody out there, not me. That's all looking good. It's more just, it was, for an update that's only 2 months after E3, it was a nice chunk of information and a nice set of reveals. They said there's a few more fighters to come, and I think we can probably guess, considering how in this, okay, so look at it this way. There are 3 Echoes shown here, and only 2 new characters, 3 Echoes. I'm going to assume that going forward, we're probably going to see new Echoes of other characters. I'm sure they're going to probably be very predictable Echoes. Like Dark Samus was a super predictable Echo. Chrom, I mean, you could predict it easily, but you almost wouldn't want to believe it because there's so many fucking Fire Emblem characters already in the game. So I'm glad they echoed Simon with Richter. So yeah, I think yeah, like Ken is a good call, Proto Man's a good call. Those are all possible Echoes, I think. So yeah, so I think we're gonna see. Say there's a few more fighters. Let's say for example, there's only like 5 more fighters in the game. I would say 3 of them are probably gonna be Echoes. So, what does Chrom even do? He gets people excited about Fire Emblem, I guess. So yeah, like yeah. So as far as like new characters go, it'll be interesting because he threw K Rool in there. We'll see if Waluigi. I think he was at E3 already as an assist trophy. So I don't know, but like Dank Samus was an assist trophy, and that happened. So Usurper, yeah, like Usurper gave my chat. He's saying, something like Isabelle, Gino, Elma. These are all possible echoes. Gino could almost just be an echo of mostly the me gunfighter. I don't know who Elmo would be an echo of, but Proto Man was assist trophy. Well, there you go. No, abolish the Echo. No, I like Echo Fighters. I'll tell you why I like Echo Fighters. Because Echo Fighters mean that you can get more characters into the game than you would if you didn't have them. Because it takes, obviously a lot of time and shit to make a brand new character. And they can make more Echoes faster. And not every character needs to have some like super unique moveset. When it comes to like Dark Samus versus Samus, it's like, yeah, you probably could try to like make unique stuff for Dark Samus, but at the same time, it's like you would rather focus your resources on something a little bigger or something a little more unique, but you would still like to have Dark Samus. So I like the idea of Echoes. Like Simon and Richter is a good example. It's like, yes, Richter is not Simon, but really they still do a lot of the same crap. So I really do like the idea of Echo Fighters because it means they can get more in there, and I would like to see more cool stuff like that. So Red or Proto Man be its own fighter, sure, but at the same time, I mean, what is Proto Man? What is Proto Man gonna do exactly different from Mega Man other than maybe have like a shield parry or something, do some stuff with the shield or whatever, but. If it came down to, no Proto Man playable or, Proto Man as an Echo, I'll take the Echo. Like Daisy's a great Echo. Because it's like Daisy's cool, but like you're really gonna give her own moveset over Peach. I mean, everyone wants that. Like I get it. Everyone wants everyone to be unique. Everyone wants everyone to be like some special, unique thing, and they don't like the idea of things just being copycats, but. I mean, honestly, looking at this from a developer standpoint, for me, it's like, okay, I know what development on a fighting game is like. I actually do. Names and credits. So for me, it's like I understand that it's better to have stuff like Echoes than it is to have nothing. So for me, I like that idea. But as far as, is there any characters I'd like to see in the game that aren't in the game? Not really, not like a ton. I mean, there's like obscure characters I'd love, of course, but I look at it more from a realistic point of view. It would be nice. I mean, for other people, I'd like to see shit like Isaac, get in there. That would be nice for some people. I think Xenoblade 2 would be nice. I think it's gonna happen though. Rex will probably be an Echo of Shulk, maybe not. Shulk's kind of unique, and Rex isn't. So we'll see. The game's still got some months left. Liquid Snake being an Echo, yeah, that's a good Echo, Liquid. So yeah. So I think there'll be a couple new ones. I think it's going to be a ratio of like 60 to 40 or 70 to 30. 70 being 70% of the new characters to be Echoes, 30 new, or 60 to be Echoes, 40% to be new, something like that. Like it's going to be, that's like I said. I'm predicting 5. I'm going to say 5 to 7 new characters will be added to the game, and only 2 or 3 of them will be brand new, and the rest will be Echoes. And they'll probably tap it out around. They'll tap out the game around 75 to 80 fighters is what I think is going to happen for the game going forward. So that's about all I got to say on that. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all later, chat. Have a good one.